Hi. Now, I've been off for the past few days. I told you I've been cooking stuff for you. Now, here I am. There is a futurist in the 20th century who said that now the illiterate of the 21st century shall not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Well, why I'm saying this is one. On this weekend, I went and met my family. We had some kind of a meeting, a reunion, I don't know. You name it. Now, on the verge of leaving in the evening, my brother, my big brother, the one I come after, told me that, Jama, I want to buy another car. In fact, a bigger car. Well, I told him I was negative. Definitely negative. I interjected and I told him you don't need a car. But we never had too much time to talk. Now, I had to come back home and read a book that I had read back some years ago to study it, to save my brother's money, to save my brother's life. Now, this is the book I'm restudying again to show him that he doesn't need the car. This book here was written in 1997. Robert Kiyosaki talks about him having two dads, rich dad and poor dad. I read this book some time back and I'm reading it once again. Whether you have read it or not, please, these words are needed. Now, this book talks about the rich, the poor, and the middle class. Excuse me. Now, Robert Kiyosaki says that the biggest difference between the rich being rich always and the poor keeping their trend is the fact that they either know or they don't know how to differentiate words from numbers. And this comes from the fact that the definition of the word assets and liabilities. Because Robert Kiyosaki says that the rich buy and build assets, while the poor and the middle class buy and build liabilities that they mistaken to be assets. You see, this is the problem now. Robert Kiyosaki has a very simple formula of defining words in this book. He says that you keep it simple or super simple. Now, he defines the word assets as anything that brings money to your pocket, whether you work or you don't. Now, liabilities are things that take out money from your pocket. Now, back to what I told you earlier on. The rich buy and build assets, while the poor and the middle class buy and build liabilities, while they mistake those liabilities to be assets. Now that is the problem. Haven't you heard of celebrities, athletes, musicians, and prophets and pastors, yes, that have been too affluent in the past years? Maybe 24, they are like 30, then in just a few years, their name is no longer anywhere. In fact, you will find out that those people are now sleeping under bridges. You know why? It is not because they never had money. It's because the thing is that the issue is not how much money you make. The issue is how much money you keep, not save. I repeat, the issue is not how much money you make, but how much money you keep, not save. So these people, after getting rich and everything, you see them misusing their own money. They do misuse their own money, but because it's not our money, we're gonna do a lot of things about it. But we learn from their mistakes. You find them like throwing money, blowing money, and everything. But in a few years, they are nowhere to be seen. Their names have gone down because of financial illiteracy. They don't know how to handle money. So this book particularly will show you how to handle money by defining for you these big words that the accountants and everyone else defines you as being big. Here they are keeping it as simple as possible. So I'm reading this book to save my brother's future, save my brother's money. So you can read this book to save your own future as well. Understand? Now, as I go, there are three kinds of people that go into this routine: poor, instantly rich, then poor, or even worse. The first kind of people that is in this category is people who inherit money. These people inherit money. They don't inherit money literacy. So if you're a parent and you leave your children with such kind of money and they don't have the literacy to handle the money, definitely they will move from poor, instantly rich, then to poor again. because they don't know how to handle money. And the next kind of people is the person who wins lottery. People win lottery. I have seen them. I have friends who do lottery and betting and everything. They move from poor, instantly rich, to poor again, or even worse. Now, the last kind of person is a thief. You know thieves. Now, a thief will steal money and from being poor, then instantly rich, then to poor and worse. That is one reason. It is the reason that there is no financial literacy, which is called financial aptitude. How you can handle money, how you can make it last longer. This book defines to you wealth as being like, let me just explain it to you in this way. If you have money, if you have wealth, for how long can that wealth sustain your life if you stop working today? Let me say now we are in this kind of quarantine and lockdown and curfew. Now let me say this curfew goes for 8 months. Can the money, the wealth that you have kept sustain you for all that long? If it can do, then you are wealthy. If it cannot, then I do not want to call you names. That is how things are. Now there is a story I want to end up with. Now this story is of a guy who was working in a restaurant as a waiter. Now this waiter guy played lottery. He won lots of money, a lot of money. I don't want to mention name. Now this money, it could make him stop working for the rest of his life. But the next day, they found him again working as a waiter. Now the news reporters, as you know them, paparazzi and everything. Now they asked him, bruh, what's up? You won lots of money, millions of money. Why are you still working as a waiter? Why? Well, the guy gave them a very simple answer that, well, I want that money, but as you look at me, do you think I have the financial literacy? Do you think I can handle that money at this point? So that guy kept a lot of patience. He knew that if he started using that money just like that, he would misuse the money. And that guy became very rich, by the way. Very, very rich. Very rich. So that's how you need to learn how to handle this thing. I have friends who call me crazy for waking up very early and reading and everything. You see, right now it is raining. Yeah, it is raining and I don't care what happens. I'm trying to build my future. You see, when you plant a tree today, you need to water it. You water the tree till it reaches a certain stage when it does no longer need your watering. Maybe small kind of caretaking. But now, when you stop that intensive care, that tree now will start caring for you by giving you fruits, shade, and nice air. So that is how I'm trying to build my life. Right now it is hard. Right now it is cold and everything, but I can't stop doing this because one, I want to be better tomorrow. I told you that when you want to get something you've never gotten in life, do something you have never done in life. And what is that? Do you know better? What have you ever done in life that can make you get something you have never gotten in life? It is hard today, but hard is the way to go, because easy is not an option. It is not. So my brothers and sisters who are watching, whatever, you need to learn. You need to teach yourself. Me, I'm trying to do that. You also try to do that. I'm not very old. It is not a justification. Not a justification. But we need to learn to make things better for you. Because tomorrow, I mean, it's going to be you and your wife, you and your husband, you and your kids. It won't be me. Because tomorrow it will be I plus my wife plus my kids and my family. So if I don't build things today, then yeah. If you want to get things that others won't have tomorrow, do things that others don't do today. Yeah, so I'm doing things that my friends, I'm not trying to ill talk my friends or judge them. What they don't do today is what I do today, so that tomorrow I will have what they will not have. I'm not trying to say that God will not give them blah blah blah, but I tell you what, I mean, a futurist told us that, I told you this, that the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. You understand? So yeah, it's hard today, but tomorrow it will be easy if we do it hard today, tomorrow it will be easy. If you do it easy today, tomorrow it will be hard. It is opposite. Life is born on on balance. Everything is balanced. Law of attraction, karma, Murphy's law. Yeah, there are laws, a lot of laws you need to learn about. Now, I want to stop here, but yeah, I'm reading a book I've read already, just for the fact of studying it and understand. I don't know what you're doing. Thank you for watching and enjoy your time. Stay home, stay safe. We are still in quarantine. Our guy added 21st, brother 21 days. Then yeah, thank you.